You think America was built with a single vision? Think again. The very first political parties were born from outright hatred between Alexander Hamilton and Thomas Jefferson. One wanted a powerful federal government and a national bank. The other wanted states' rights, an agrarian economy, and closer ties to France. Federalists versus Democratic-Republicans. It wasn't just policy disagreements. It was a clash of visions for the future of the new republic. Hamilton's Federalists favored commerce, trade, and a strong executive. Jefferson's Democrats feared centralized power and believed in the virtue of the common farmer. The fights got personal. Newspapers printed scathing attacks. Hamilton called Jefferson's ideas dangerous. Jefferson accused Hamilton of plotting monarchy. Even George Washington felt the tension, and he tried to stay above it. But the factions were too strong to ignore. By the 1790s, party loyalty was forming across states, regions, and social classes. The first bitter divide in American politics was official, and it would only get nastier. If you haven't noticed yet, the parties themselves back then don't resemble the parties today. The political labels changed and the coalition shifted, but some of the arguments Hamilton and Jefferson fought over, like central power, federal authority, and economic policy, are still alive in debates today. Let's put this in more modern perspective. Hamilton's Federalists, who wanted a strong government, a national bank, and close ties with Britain, might sound like today's big government liberals, but socially they were the elite, pro-business and suspicious of populist pressures, traits that today's conservatives often embrace. Meanwhile, Jefferson's Democratic-Republicans, champions of states' rights and rural farmers, might sound like small government conservatives today, yet they were socially more populist and pushed for broad participation in government, a principle often associated with today's progressives. So what was left and right? It wasn't just backwards, it was a completely different axis of debate. The issues that divided Americans in 1790 don't map neatly onto modern party lines. And yet, the pattern of bitter factionalism, regional divides, and personal attacks set the template for every future realignment. So that was the very first flip. From this bitter feud, the pattern was set. American politics moves in cycles. Coalitions rise and fall. Ideals shift. And voters, not labels, drive the change.